Good afternoon. It's Brian with Bluegrass Honey and Bees. The colony we're looking at right now, I'm going to go through. I just split it 4 days ago, and I put a queen cage in. I just want to see what they did. The queen that was with this colony was up front. She had a box of bees, 8 frames of brood in the bottom box, 2 frames of food, and I put honey supers on them. This one was similar, but I set them back by pulling the queen out and putting a queen cage. And this is where the mother colony set. Generally, you can do this when there's a nectar flow. Get the other queen accepted and have 2 queens making honey, as long as they have enough brood and enough bees. So we're going to hope that they still have enough bees and brood. They're not in this top super. I don't expect to see them. They're just coming up into the second super, which is nice. They have a lot of work to do. There's 1, 2, 3, looks like about 3 frames of bees, 3 seams of bees in here. Now I got a honey super on it, or a queen excluder on here, right? When you go to pull the box with the queen excluder, you try to go above it and you go up. You don't want to go down. If you go down, you'll tear your queen excluder up. And now here's my queen excluder. When you're going to take that off, you go in and you go up on the little edges here, because you don't want to break your queen excluder. You don't want to mess this up. Mess that up, the queen's going to get through and she's going to lay brood and eggs and larvae in your honey supers. Now we're going to look for a queen, because the queen can be on the queen excluder. I don't see her, so I'm going to move the excluder over here to my side and lean it up against my honey supers. Now, it don't look like they have a complete box of bees anymore, but they will. And I'm going to leave those boxes on them because they have a bunch of bees up here. They have like 3 frames, so those 3 frames combined with these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 frames of bees here means that everything's going to look good. Now they do have some undrawn comb, and I rearranged those undrawn frames to try to get them to draw them out quicker. Now this colony might be a little more temperamental, and you see they're drawing this frame. They have to repair the back side, but this one might be temperamental because I took their queen away and I put a cage queen in here. Had a few extra from my nuke yard, and I decided to cage her up and bring her here. My nuke yard's trying to make another run of queens for me to put in more nukes. I want to try to expand some, and they're not doing anything with this yet, which is fine. They may not have got the queen out yet, which is fine. I'm going to leave her in here a couple more days. She's only been here for about 3 days. Now if they got her out, hopefully they didn't kill her. Sometimes they can. I just did this really quick. I had an extra queen. I said, well, let's see if it'll work. I'm going to pull this frame out. I don't see any sign of a queen. Also don't see screaming and crying bees though. Oh, they might be killing her now, because I just opened up the colony, and that's really a no-no when you put a new queen in. But I'm trying to make a video. Let's see if they're killing her. There's a ball of bees right there. Ball of bees make me nervous. You see the queen? Yeah. What? Yep, they're trying to kill her. And she's a pretty queen. Some of them aren't though. I don't know what's going on up here with this ball of bees now. Queen's not there no more. But yep, looks like they were trying to kill her. Where'd she go? She's right down here, but most of them like her, so maybe she'll make it. Let's hope. All we can do is hope for the best. Looks like they're going to kill her. Yeah, they're chasing her around, but sometimes that's normal as long as they're not trying to sting her. Oh, nope, they're trying to sting her. Alright. I think we might have to save her. We'll find out. Yeah. Where'd she go? Did she get out?
Towards there.
You know what? Maybe they're not trying to kill her and I'm causing this. So we're going to put this one back together. And we're going to see. If they kill her, they kill her. She was free. I made her. If they don't kill her, they don't kill her. I'm not going to try to save her. I want to see what happens. I don't think they will. I think I pissed them off though. Because I opened them up before I should have. So here's one we give a good amount of smoke. Just to kind of split them up a little bit. And then we're going to put everything on it because she's been out for a couple days based on what I'm looking at. They ain't killed her yet, but they might be pissed because I opened it. So just a mental note, it's always bad to open your hive when you got a fresh queen just stuck in it because your bees can kill that queen because they blame her for what you just did. She's new, you open the hive, well, it's her fault somehow and they want to kill her. So let's hope they don't kill her. If they do, I got more queens. I can fix the hive later, but it's worth a shot, see what happens. I've seen some cases where it looks like they want to kill the queen, but they're not all over her like they are. If they really want to kill her, they'd be killing her. She'd be dead. But they're chasing her around. Some bees like her, and it looks like when they're surround her and it looks like they're smelling her, or I don't know what the best word is for it, but they look happy with her, and some don't. So we'll just see what happens, and we'll play that game. Now, I'll go on to another colony real quick, and it's going to be a weaker colony. Where was that one? Isn't this one that got the swarm?
No, the swarm's right here, you're passing it.
Why'd I do that? Oh well. So I have another one. It's not really a swarm. What happened was, they didn't like the queen that was in there, so they superseded. And when that queen came back from her mating flight, she ended up under the pallet. And she came back with a few bees, as queens do. They always come back with some bees. But they were rather large the other day. So I stuck the honey supers on them, just in case. And we're going to see if they're still large, or what they're doing. We'll see if that queen is really mated by doing this. Because we're going to see if they got eggs and larvae. She's been in the box about 8 days, give or take. This happened last weekend, and today's Sunday. So we're going to see. They still got a decent number of bees. They're not super large, but yeah, they're big enough. Just in case the brood that was in them is starting to hatch. I think there's brood, I can't remember. Need to make better notes. Just in case, I gave them honey supers. I suspect they'll be grown in another couple of weeks, and they'll start putting honey in them. They're already working on that super, so, and all their comb is completely drawn out. I'm gonna look at this one, and this is just a frame of food. See all the shiny nectar in it. They haven't capped it off. They're working on drying it down. The other side's in the same state. I don't see a queen, so I'm just going to lean this up against here. And if you don't notice, because I'm videoing, I'm going through the box methodically and slow. That's because I don't want to put too much smoke on them. If I can see the queen, I'd like to see her to see how she's doing. But I can see how she's doing if she's got brood and larvae. Now if I find an absence of larvae and eggs, then that means that queen is not any good. And there's the queen. She's right there. She's pretty fat, but I don't see any evidence of eggs in this cell in here. But she looks pretty good, don't she? Mm-hmm. So we're gonna put her back where she goes. And then we're gonna move this frame because I want to be safe. Now that frame might be the only one that has the brood on it. It'll be all right. because we stuck her in this side of the colony when we found her outside the hive. And she looks like she's doing fine. But does she have eggs and larvae? That is the question. Bees seem to like her. I don't see anything yet. She could have spent all week last week after coming back from her mating flight preparing to start laying, and she could start laying today or tomorrow or sometime next week. They're not on our schedule, they're on their own, so these bees seem happy with her so far. Keep right on looking, just in case. I don't like what they're doing to this frame, but it'll be alright. I did checkerboard some frames in here to try to get them to draw them out faster. This frame here, they're kind of still got stuff on it. They're kind of cattywampus in it, which is wild. Maybe they'll finish it. Look at this one. Nothing's in it. Food. They got a lot of food in here. It'll be alright though. Maybe they'll move it. Probably not, but it's still worth a shot. I'm not too worried yet because she's not laying shit tons of eggs. Excuse me. She's not laying a bunch of eggs yet. Doesn't look like it. It's probably on that other frame though. She probably is, and I just overlooked them. Notice how I'm gently pushing this back. I mean, I could slam it back if I was in a hurry, but I'm not in a hurry. I'm gonna move this frame. I want to look at the one I just pushed here. Maybe it's got eggs on it. Probably don't, but can do is hope. Oh, it does. Okay, she's doing a good job. And there she is again. She jumped to this frame. See her? And if you look down in that hole I just blew, the place I just blew out, you'll see eggs and larvae. And she's a new queen, so she doesn't really like that sunlight too well, but she'll be alright. I'm going to quickly put that back together so I don't squish her. And then we'll drop her back in her, this back in her box, which is food. It'll be fine. And if they don't go into the honey super, which it looks like they are, then I'll worry about doing something different. But they're already in that honey super. I can see them up here working. As they grow, and I think I still have time, I should make at least a honey super. Should get at least one super off of them. Because they're already here. Drawing that feller out now. That's cattywampus. Now it's better. They're already up in here doing repair work. The bee construction crew has arrived. And there's a few peeking on this super, but the super don't have drawn comb. When you have a super without drawn comb and one with drawn comb, and a queen excluder, you put the drawn one on first and the undrawn one on top of that. If you put this one on first and you put drawn comb on top of it, you have a really high probability that they're going to swarm. Anyway, that was this one. Thanks guys for tuning in and watching me goof off with bees. Bye.